Hey everybody, welcome back. We are going for, I guess, a bit of a streak, which is gonna end tomorrow, I know. But, I have the night off, so I figured I'd kind of pick up where I left off last night and keep working on this field ordnance battery, as well as work on these swatch caps for my new speed paints. I just want to get right into hobbying, so make sure you do the YouTube things like subscribe, say hi in the comments, say hi in the chat. Yeah, do the YouTube things. Make sure that you're here, you're saying hi, and have a lovely little stream. I'm gonna jump right into this. My camera was on this whole time, and I definitely didn't forget to open up the blind. I think I'm going to start with right here with these 10 lovely orc faces. They're just little... Where's my clean water? There's clean water. Sorry, I was doing some airbrushing pre-stream. So thought I had, obviously doing the zenithal here, and let it be known I have worked on my custodians this week. First coat of blue is currently drying on the Land Raider. Also, if I'm a little distractible, the two minor Chaos Gods are running around my feet. Being pretty chill, but we'll see how long that lasts. But I want to start just by doing a little, almost infrastructure, getting these speed paint caps done up. I did get myself a good palette today. Hey, stop that! Don't pick it. Alright, I'll let you out. I'm gonna try to throw stuff. Alright, sans one demon. So, I just used some normal masking tape that I probably dropped on the floor. Find that at some point. Just so I can still see the actual paint bottle, but could, prime and zenithal the cap. So that I get a pretty accurate representation of what these paints were going to look like on my models. Just by looking at the... You're back, are you? I swear to God. Not the cleanest looking things in the world, but I'll survive. So the plan for the night is to do these caps and then put some time into this guy right here, the first of my field ordnance batteries. I want to model up basically everything that's going to go on that base, and then we might play around a bit with like the actual composition of what it is, and maybe we'll build a couple rocks and whatnot to go on the base, just to add in some detail and whatnot. But yeah. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and speed paint medium, which we're not messing with because I just want the pure tones. So let's get your paint shaker, go. Oh, this came loose. There we go. So this is obviously not a final solution for a paint shaker, but it's a hell of a lot better than nothing. Just gonna go through them. Starting with blood red. one. Make sure I'm cleaning my brush in between. Didn't I just have some paper towel? Come here. Nice. Ah, this will be interesting. Black. Contrast black. I haven't played with black contrast paint before. Let's see what this does. Oh. Ooh, that looks nice. Alright, I'll have to find some excuses to use this. That's pretty nice. It's subtle. It's a nice, cool black. Ugh. A little dry in here. Making my nose itch. You know what these are going to be awesome for, and what's going to drive me to get more is because I've had some friends and I've invited people to paint models in my collection who have never painted before. And if they're not looking to pick up painting, but they just want to paint a model, I can hand them a zenithal like a Zenithal orc or something. Model that I don't care all that much about, that I just want to be painted eventually. And then hand them a stack of these and go, alright, if you put one good coat of each of these paints on it, that's on the lid, that's what it's going to look like. And I would have a lot less oversight needed, so I could enjoy painting myself during that. That to me is lovely. You can share an experience with someone without having to teach them everything that you know and everything you need to know. And as well as, you know, artistic freedom is always nice. Yeah, I like that Horde bronze a lot. I'm gonna end up using that a lot. Hey, I have the perfect amount of cells in this palette for these. Oh yes, my slaughter red. Love that. Love that paint. Absolutely gorgeous red. I'm gonna find a use for this Cloud Purse blue. It is very, very nice. Navy blue. Navy blue gray. See? Such a nice blue. It'll look even better once it dries a little bit and those dark patches aren't quite so dark. Hi everybody, I'm just on my concurrent viewer number spike. Make sure you say hi in the chat so I know who all's here, and make sure you're liking the stream. I'm almost done with this, and then we'll get back to doing some creative stuff with the with my field ordnance battery. But I got these caps primed and zenithalled, so I want to get them done so that I can feel little more confident in my speed paint use. Boom. Just gonna move my brushes out the way because I don't think I'll need them the rest of the night. We're just gonna give each one of these cells a drop of water. Should make it easy to clean these out. At least that's my hope. Oh yeah. Nice. That was a good purchase for $1.50. So now we have color reference on my speed paint bottles. All 10 of them. This is the other metallic, right? This is... Nope. Oh, it is this one. Yeah, it is that one. Hey, Minu. Stop. Stop picking. Nope. Stop picking. Sorry, chaos demons. Ooh. Well, I'm happy with those. They'll keep drying and they'll be better and better representations of what the paints will actually do, because of course they'll be dry. But that is just a lovely helpful thing for this, because they're not single tone opaque paints. And yes, I could have done a neater job. I don't really care. Slide these buckos off. Ooh, not tipped over, please. Just off screen and out of my way. And we'll look at this guy again. So I did mess with this kit a little bit. Late last night, and I built one of the rocket launcher kits. Except I didn't fully follow the instructions because I didn't put the little connecting beam in so I could have them cranked at different angles. Because this is going on this armature. Because it looks hilarious. But I need to paint it before I can mount it on. So it is on my little universal painting handle. And I wish I had thought about it when I had my airbrush up and running, because I would have at least primed it. But, things happen. Once again, just for evidence, just in case Bill T pops in, I am working on my custodians this week. There's blue on my Land Raider. I got towards the end, my paint got a little too thinned out, so it's definitely going to need at least one more coat before I move on to a lighter tone, and then I will mask off the bits I want to stay blue, and then I'll spray the whole dang thing gold, and then we'll have, at some point, if I have days off in the near future, we'll probably dedicate a whole, probably 3 or 4 hour stream to finishing that tank, because it deserves it. But for the night, I want to keep working on our little diorama field gun here. So yesterday we just built the gun itself as well as the actual gunner, the guy sitting on the platform. Why do I keep getting dings? Sorry, I'm pretty sure y'all can hear the text message things coming through my laptop. That's kind of annoying. Should be able to turn that off, no? Let's try that. So I know we have some ammo crates. I know we have some other guardsmen. Uh-oh. Where are my instructions? Transfer sheet, sprue, sprue. Uh-oh. Oh, behind my laptop screen. That was almost a problem. It's like, it can't have wandered off that far, right? Also, talk about heavy las cannon. This is large. What's the profile on that heavy las cannon? I'm curious. Number 2, strength 10, AP minus 4, D3 plus 3. Not terrible. I feel like strength 10 is low on a las cannon though, no? Like what are the Custodes, Land Raider? Yeah, strength 12 on a Godhammer las cannon. Astra Militarum. What else can take las cannons? Can't like most of the tanks have them as sponsons and whatnot. I know Sentinels can take them. Las cannon. Yeah, strength 12. Why is it only strength 10? Or is this just a misprint? Where's Field Ordnance better? Yeah, strength 14. Why does it say strength 10 on the booklet? Oh, wait. Because that's 9th edition rules. Because strength 14 is 9th edition strength 10. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. So, back to it. What I know I can do. So, let's do the loader guy. Let's do this dude who can be like reaching into a box. Yeah, and then we've got like 2 commanders. 2 like spotter guys. So let's do for this. Huh. Let's start here and go from there. 63 through 68. No. 63. Get these guys cleaned up. Make sure the music's still playing, because it has a tendency to cut out on me. There we go. Okay, good. Oh! There we go. Don't know what's going on with my autofocus these days. It is getting less and less reliable. But you know, how much you gonna complain about a cheap webcam? Believe. There we go. And again, not giving him a head yet. That might be something I have to poke around to tonight, because I keep not doing that. 69, nice. 70, 71. There's 71. 69 and 70. Oh, 70's got a last gun on it. $27? No, 29. Looking for 29. Sorry, 69. 68, 61, 62, 67, 80s, 90s, 50s, 40s. What the heck? $69, there it is. What you doing glaring at me? This differently, because yeah, the hands have more registration than the shoulders do. Whew. Pointy tippets that bullet. Yeah, there's a little loader guy. Alright, so his targeting computer is always over on the right. So Then we want the loader to be probably on the outside of the leg here. Ish. Off to the left. That's also with the sculpt puts us round down range. Orientation. You see that? No. I think he belongs over there. So, our ammo case. Nice. 100's just an empty case. Lid. Ooh. So we got that, and we've got $101. I got 2 more shells. So yep, just like that. So now I have a choice, and I think the answer to my choice is to have the other shell of this box not laying perfectly in the box because it's more interesting that way. I think what I want is it kind of pops out. So we're going to go here. Put the lid on the box. There we go. Make sure we get enough plastic cement on this joint. There we go. That's a set piece with some interest. So go over there. I think I want the standing guy. Let's get... the other thing I keep in mind is like the gun doesn't need to be centered, so we can have like some space this way. So we'll see. I need one more lad. Yeah. Dude number 10. '89 through '91. Hey Derek, how you doing? What do you think about Parrot? I'm not sure. Parrot of webcams. If that is a reference to something, it is something I am not familiar with. Ironically, my webcam is perched precariously like a parrot upon my arch light, upon my halo light. But I feel unaware. Webcam parrot. The closest thing to that one, which I am familiar with, would be a video transponder now. But that is of course an old antiquated use of technology from the Great Pirate era. No, I do not have an opinion. I am not informed enough, not aware enough to have an opinion about that. 91. There we go. I am completely drawing a blank. Oh, is this the cross-setting balance guy from a long time ago? I glanced at that. Hold on, let me give it a goog. I will give him a sub and check out some of his content more. Yeah, I remember enjoying the couple things you sent me. Check it out. I'll check it out more. Ugh. So same as yesterday. This is the first of the 2 guns in this field ordnance battery. This is one of the kind of weapons commanders, gunnery sergeant kind of guys. There's 3 actual like dudes on a base with a gun and a couple crates. So so my hope for the night is to finish building this guy, this base, this model, and my intention is to kind of treat it like a diorama project where you build out a scene, which is not something I've ever done in my model painting. I very much have been doing the hobby side of things as a gamer, so individual people that look cohesive but are, you know, one thing on a base kinds of things. But by the nature of these, they're already kind of like mini dioramas, so I figured it'd be a nice challenge, a nice little new way to get myself to think a little bit differently and approach a project a little bit differently with a bit of purpose. Dragon Ball fans be like, Goku is... No. I'm sorry, I have not watched Dragon Ball, but no. Because my understanding of Dragon Ball is that it is the definition of power creep. And all shonen anime have a problem with power creep. I mean, one of my favorite examples is just looking at One Piece and how over the first couple arcs and the first couple seasons, Garp is this godly figure as a vice admiral, and then you get a couple captains, like Captain Smoker is like untouchable, and then you don't end up seeing any Marines for a while, and you don't see especially any Marine officers for a while, and then you hit Marineford and the War of the Best, and Marine captains who are either devil fruit users or they're starting to develop control over hockey or powerful for some other reason, and vice admirals who at minimum have to have control over hockey are used as like the line infantry troop. And of course you have the 3 admirals and of course the fleet admiral, as well as the warlords on the Navy side. But it's just like the immense power creep. And it goes from Luffy not being able to touch and put a scratch on Captain Smoker to Luffy just like flicking over Marine captains as he runs by. And it's just hilarious. But that is my approach when I hear people start talking about Goku can do this, Goku can do that. I was like, sure he can. It doesn't matter. He's just one guy. And I don't care. I don't care how much he can do. Should I give this guy a Vox? A little Vox comm guy? Which might be a stopwatch. Or a piece of paper. The piece of paper might actually be easier to paint. That looks like a stopwatch. Can't tell. Let's see if I can show this. Focus. Come on. This little guy. It's either like a push-to-talk handset thing, or like a stopwatch, a piece of paper. Not sure which option. Come on, there it goes. Not sure what option I like. Let me start with something else. Yep. Not sure. Still not sure what choice I'm going with there. $93. There it is. I might go with the paper, because I really like the idea of the Krieg having some insanely old-fashioned things, and the guard in general. But like, I found this model that I want to get a friend to run it off on a resin printer. But it's a Kriegsman with a basket of pigeons, holding a pigeon with a pigeon on his head, to use as like a Vox operator. He's got a bunch of messenger pigeons. So, that is incredibly tempting. So I'm probably gonna go with the sheet of paper. Really is that long on his waist now. And maybe I'll go with the stopwatch so it's easier to paint. There's some really lovely detail on here that I'm just like... Actually, I probably am going to be able to paint. On this guy it's going to be a little bit harder, but... let's do the paper. Let's just commit to the paper. Of course, all of these boys are headless for now. Gotta get on that. Yeah, I like that. He's got a list of coordinates to fire upon. It's pretty fun. So, let me do a couple things. Because for now, this is all the pieces out of the kit for this base. So the rest of this is spare. So we might actually, we're gonna keep that because I know that that's all spare. So I'm gonna keep that at least a little on hand. Because you could use it. The las cannon I'm definitely throwing in my bits box to be used probably on some orc nights. We're gonna need that on hand, and we're gonna look at all this, and I'm gonna try to bring you all in for a closer view so we can look at composition a little bit. So let's see if I can pull this off. Can I pull this? There. All right. Okay. So, looking at this, zoom the main view a little bit more. Okay, that's gonna be all. So, I'm contemplating something that's like this. Maybe our officer off to the right. Our loader over here with maybe a crate and a crate. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? So, okay, move this around. Alright, I got some mounting putty here. I'm gonna use just a couple little tacks of mounting putty on people's feet to stick them in place. This. And this. This way I can move it around and we can look at it. And repose, guys. No. This. Yeah. I like the way, I genuinely like the way this looks. So we got a guy loading it in, ready to load the piece, which I don't want to talk about how stupid it is that this dude's sitting right behind the action of his piece of artillery. It's fine. We've got a dude looking out, shouting out orders. I don't know if he actually should go in front. He might make more sense. Back here. He's like calling out at his guys. There's empty space here, but I kind of like the idea of us getting a big old rock. Because rock and snow is the order of the day when it goes to base decoration. Again, snow base is just seems like so much fun. So should we build a boulder? I feel like we should build a boulder as one more thing to play with. Well, think on where that are. I like the orientation of the loader and the gun. So that's a start. Alright. Some bits of cork. Work. So, in Warhammer, are there Nazi zombie vampire werewolves? Kind of. And I kind of hate that. I immediately have an answer to your Helsing reference. Sorry, Helsing Ultimate reference. And people are gonna come at me for saying this, but put my face back on camera. But the Night Lords are awful close. Well, it's oh right, I messed with something. Yeah. Alright, we're on round 2 of blowing your mind with Warhammer lore, I guess. Let's fix my face cam. Oh my gosh, this is why upgrades to my streaming setup would be lovely. I'm just making a mess of everything. Come on, reset. There we go. I'm back. So stream deck aside, the Imperium of Man is a fascist state. For the most part. It's a bureaucratic mess of zealotous hierarchical establishment with a single figurehead that is all about having pride of place within your own group while being incredibly xenophobic and incredibly aggressive towards outside groups, which, you know, i.e. fascist. So there's actually probably a couple, because oh man, I'm gonna start saying stuff and then people are gonna come after me because I'm right, but I'm not 100% right, you know? That rock's too big. So the Blood Angels are vampire space marines. and they are loyalists, so they are part of the Imperium. So that would click your lightning bolt red flag, and your zombie. Werewolves, and even vampiric werewolves, because they do sometimes ingest bits of their enemies. That would also fit this is actually the Space Wolves. There is the Wolfen Curse, which is a transformation they can go through in which they literally become werewolves. So there's that. There's also, my initial reaction was for the I like that better. I like this better. I like this better. Was for the Night Lords, because they are very kind of classic vampire coded. You know, Eastern European accents and stylings, brutal, gory, evil, terrifying. So that's just within the Space Marines. That's three original legions. That pretty much fit the Hellsing Ultimate mold. Genuinely, the parallels between Alucard and Conrad Kurz is hilarious, which is the Primarch of the Night Lords. Which genuinely, if you want to know more about the Night Lords, the Night Lord Omnibus, which I believe Soul Hunter is the first book, is an absolutely lovely book series with a wonderful audio adaptation. I mean, okay, it's still a lovely book series. It's very well written. Everybody who reads it knows that it's incredible. It's Night Lords. Shit's kind of fucked up, but it's, you know, it comes with the territory. And then of course, like my sarcastic, of course, response to that question is, well, there's a chaos cult for everything. So. I'm not messing up my face on camera again, so I'm giving everybody the blue tack treatment so I can hold up. I do like the idea of a big old boulder. What else in Warhammer? Football, basketball team. You're gonna hate me. You're absolutely gonna hate me, and I really hope you don't know. And you're asking out of genuine curiosity and not just baiting me into talking about stuff. But hold on, let me find this. Other games. This one. This. Allow me to introduce you to Blood Bowl, which is a Warhammer Fantasy canon-ish game that's just violent American football, where killing the other team is perfectly legal. So, you know, hey, Mythos, how you doing? Hope you're doing well today. I am about to have something to throw up in your Discord server, and if I forget to do that, I should be shamed. Because, we are working on doing some test posing on the mock-up and the diorama. That is my first field ordnance battery that we started yesterday, but yeah, we're also continuing of course to blow Derek's mind with Warhammer lore. By every time he brings up an anime reference or something he thinks is ridiculous, and it's like, oh well, does this exist in Warhammer? And I'm able to just go, yep, here it is. So what you got next for me? Give me a challenge this time. It is proving to be a pretty awesome night. So here's what we got right now. We have our gun, which I think the off-center is gonna give us a lot more kind of point of interest. We built up the starts of a nice big rock with our loader here, our gunner, and then our officer here. But I'm still not unconvinced I liked him here worse. But I do kind of want him this way. Maybe? Come on, focus. I don't know. Maybe he goes here. Oh, that might be the better option. That might be better. And then we could shift this over. We'll probably scatter some more rocks and stuff, but it's more rocks and stones. That's a good start. I think this rock needs a little more shaping. The top is too flat. But what do we think? What do we think? Derek, are you kidding me? You're doubting the I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna go to the Horus Heresy, Traitor Space Marines Legions, Emperor's Children. I'm just gonna Fulgrim. Like, you're not making this hard for me. Yeah, like, just Slanesh. So, you know, should we go as far as to pull up the demons themselves? Armies of chaos demons. Like, hold on, go back. Keeper of Secrets. Are you trying? Are you trying to make this hard? When are we gonna stop blowing your mind? Like, give us a challenge. Just, I mean, yeah. I mean, that is definitely a Google search you can do. I wouldn't do that Google search, but you can definitely make that Google search. I don't think I want that pointy. Ooh, Justice League. What's the closest I can get to the Justice League? Well, because you can, there's like, during the Heresy, like, the Loyalist Primarchs is, or didn't better than that during the Crusade, just the Primarchs. What else can I get you for Justice League? I'm trying to think of like some Xenos parallels. Yeah. I mean, first off, you can just make yourself a Space Marine chapter that, like, all of its, like, first company, officers, like, the leaders of it are just the Avengers, like that, and no one can really tell you it's not canon, because, you know, we all like our custom Space Marine chapters, and so it's like an understood agreement that, like, we will consider them all canon and fun. Sorry, I'm just picking away at this rock to kind of take the flat edges off the cork. I mean, there's the the Cabal, which is a group of that's not quite it, because it's not like going out. I mean, I could give you individuals that are of that ilk, like, you know, Legion of the Damned, Celestine, any of the, like, Imperial Living Saints. Yeah, there's Ephrael. Is that Ephrael Stern and her little elf boy? Kaiganel or whatever. That's a pretty decent looking rock. I do say so myself. That's a rock. Yeah. I mean, that's a good call. There's also I mean, really, just Deadpool's just a perpetual. Happy with that rock. Trying to decide if I want a smaller rock. The thing is, I'll scatter rocks on all of the bases and whatnot, so that it's not just like white snow, that there's some interest to them all and some contrast within them. Just figured a good boulder. Set your artillery piece by. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. But yes, also, donkey quote. Do I want to pull any of these bits? Because there's like the las cannon power packs. Let's see if I can slap these two power packs, maybe this armor panel together into something that looks like it has purpose. And I don't know, I'm looking at it and like the composition is pretty decent. I just need to keep looking, I need to keep turning it and looking at it from different angles to see if there's any like obvious gaps or like awkward moments showing up. I mean, well, okay. Yeah, yes, Celestine is Angel, but Celestine's a lot of things. Because Celestine is also Superman. And kind of Captain America. Living martyr and all that. But, see, like, this is a great Greebly. This is a great Gubbin. And, like, so is this. It's just, like, power packs. That, you know, obviously they go there. I don't like putting them together. This armor panel. Worst case, they just go in my bits box, but... I think the issue with finding, like, a superhero group parallel in... Oh, wait. No. I got it. It's, not Farshot. Farsight and the 8. There's your superhero group. Well, you see, it is not so much fast food as your rations. So, and you better not complain about your very well balanced diet of corpse starch, corpse paste, and week-old water that you hope you didn't have to pull out of the toilet. Oh, thanks, Mythos, for throwing my stream in your thing. Yes, I have. This is the notifications because the world still goes on. I'm going to the wiki just because I wouldn't be surprised if there's actually an article on a fast food restaurant. Imperial Food and Drink. There's a wiki for McDonald's. Imperial Food and Drink. Let's see what we can get for you. Excuse the pop-up ads, but it is a wiki after all. The Imperium entire world was developed to the pursuit of agriculture and growing food, providing the necessary sustenance to the people, and of more specialized worlds somewhere else in the galaxy. These are also called agri-worlds. They grow a variety of food many different ways, known as groks. Oh, an ill-tempered imperial livestock known as groks, which I really hope is like a mix between a cow and a pig. Because that would be delicious. Space Marines eat gel because they're boring unless you're space wolves. Drinks. Go away, pop-up ads. Non-alcoholic beverages, foods, meats, other consumables. I am not finding a specific reference to like a fast food joint, if that's what you were looking for. So if you want just this once, I'll give you the win. Also, for the internet, this is Mushu. He is a lesser demon of corn. He is not the one who usually is trying to eat my models. But he's actually been very nice, so I'm giving him some love because he's just been sitting calmly, which is not the norm for him. For the internet. What? Hi. I mean, like, yeah, there's gotta be fast food joints in the hive cities. I couldn't find a specific reference to one, but also, wait, oh wait. Should have looked at Necromunda, because that's where that lore would be, wouldn't it? So we could slap that little armored panel on and make this a little self-contained box. Or it could lay flat and we not care about the empty base. But I also don't know what purpose a power bank would have on this. You wanna come up? Come here. You can jump. I'm not painting. I can clean off your hair later. Do you want attention or no? You do? Come here. Come here. Right. Not on the desk. That's all I ask. So, I'm kind of happy with this. I'm happy with the way it's shaping up. I'm liking the boulder. It feels very in motion. It feels very, I mean, it feels very alive, except for the fact they don't have heads. If you're gonna stand on me. No! You were being... He's just gonna have to deal with himself. So, how can I mark this out somehow? What a cult of tech nerds. Adeptus Mechanicus, you just take out the AI god part. Well, kind of don't take out the AI god part. But also, like, Necron, are Necrons AI? But like, also Leagues of Votan, because they literally have a whole culture pinned up by massive, essentially located, and they're dependent on big AI constructs. So there's like 3 options for you. What? You were so... I should have never given you attention, should I? I should have just let you sit. Do you see this? Can I help you? Are you gonna be calm? Gosh. I will find a way to work around you. Don't make me call an inquisitor. Don't eat the blue tag. Oh, and you cannot be pushing up against that. That's gonna fuck me up. What do I want to do now? Kind of did the 2 things I was hoping for. I'm gonna leave this here. Let's do this. Let's take a picture so I can replicate. Kerchick. So I can replicate that. Let's just start over. Let's, instead of building around the gun this time, let's build around our officer. So we want him to be visible. We want him in like a commanding position. As if he's like directly guiding. That's a little too symmetrical. That's sensible. I think you're too cramped. I think you come back. Here. I don't like that as much. It still works. I like my original composition better. This is almost too central now. So if we keep the same idea, take it further out. So I don't think I want the guns to be centered. I think that messes it up for me. But see, now getting this guy cramped. So this means this guy's not going to be. He's going to be moving towards the gun now, not at the gun. We're here, and maybe this is like nice and tucked up in. More of a wall feeling. Oh! Pushed down on him too hard, snapped his arm off. Our guy takes a nice command position in the back. That's not bad. I think I still like the original layout first. I know, like, okay. Another challenge from Derek. There's no way there's a faction or race that just insane. My brother in the light of the God Emperor. That's every faction in race in this setting. that is literally the MO of the setting. So it's Khorne, not the strange lump with knobs, the god of blood and skulls. It's the Imperium, especially with groups like the Space Wolves or the Black Templars. It's less your Tau, your Tyranids just want to devour. Your orcs are fully devoted to just having a good time and having a good fight. And the bigger, the better. Let me just I will show off my big model tonight. This is for my kind of full custom army. That is my, in rules wise, it's a Chaos Knights army. In aesthetics, it's an Orc Knights army. So this is one of my finished models, or it was finished. We're doing a little extra kit bash on it. But of course, with orcs, the bigger the better, and the biggest boy is always in charge, and there's never enough DACA. So let me introduce you to my war boss, my wall boss, who goes by the name of Machiavelli, the philosophizer of the DACA. I cannot fit him on my current frame. He is the size of about a Grogu. He is far too big for the model he proxies for, as he is a proxy for a Knight Tyrant. This right arm cannon alone is, I believe, 9 inches in length, which is about equivalent to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 men tall, which is roughly 24 feet long. And that is one of his 2 primary armaments. And he, of course, has grots all over the place, pulling custom shooters and launching rockets. Little extra bit of support. He has a massive model. Bill T of Paint Minis Live is kind of lining up his next challenge to me, which is, well, I'm working on my Titan, you should work on your baby, definitely not actually Titan-sized thing. And I have like 95% post-process cleaned up all this, but every now and then I look at it and I see a spot where it's like, oh man, there's still support material stuck in there. So he is not taking part in the crusade I'm currently playing in with this army, as he alone costs 500 points, and we've been playing incursion size, so 1,000 point games. Instead, I am running a Knight Despoiler, which is 430-ish points last I checked, and a bunch of Armigers, which average about 150 points. I said average because they do vary now. They used to all be the same, but they are not all created equal. I don't think I'll take another picture of this layout, but I don't think I like it better. Let me look. I think they're both fine. The loader here in this one feels more disconnected. There's no way there's a guy who was born on a planet of dragons and is a true badass. Vulcan. It's Vulcan. It's Vulcan, Primarch of the Salamanders. One of the, if not the best Legion in chapter. He's one of probably the 2 or 3 best Primarchs. I'll hear arguments for him, the Khan, maybe Russ. Angron's just a tragedy walking. Or flying. Oh, he's got those wings. I'm going to put it back to this setup and play with it a little bit more. Where we had this over here. And then we've got this. This guy, again, still had a nice commanding position here, directing his gunner. And I like this guy being able to come in this way. Ready to throw in the next round. With this box close at hand. And this one also. Because it's ridiculous and lovely and amazing. Okay, I like these being better. I think the answer is another rock here. I think we need a rock. No, but they wouldn't have a rock in the middle of their emplacement. That's just stupid. So maybe this guy needs to just not be on the edge and he needs to be there so he fits in better. Actually, yeah. No, that does make that better. Okay. I'm kind of happy with that. I need to get another thing of plastic glue so I can make some sprue glue so I can fill in that crack down that barrel. I think I'm going to commit to this, at least for now. I think I'm going to put this to the side and just let it, well, hold on. Bits box. I have 2 Krieg heads left over, so I can mix those in. Just 2. A Vox? Ooh. I give one a Vox. Maybe. Maybe we do. There's another bit of paper, which could be worth. These bits. So what I need to do is I need to put this autocannon, one of these autocannons, and this las cannon probably on this chassis for a warglaive that I've been holding on to, because originally it's a really cool model where it's got arms and it's holding this big old gun, but it's just got enough thin bits that it's kind of sketchy. But I can do this and the las cannon. And it can be a brigand. Oh, don't say that. Don't say last try. Keep trying. You can find something. A race of cats and dogs who fight each other. Okay. Specifically, a race of cats and dogs that fight each other. I might be at a loss for a specific off the top of my head. However, there are humanoid cats and dogs. There are human mutants, as well as rats, the ratlings. So yes, there are cat girls in Warhammer 40k. Weebs rejoice. But the again, the cop-out answer was, oh, there definitely was. We just don't know about them because they would have all been killed off during the Great Crusade. Because this is the point of the Great Crusade. Oh, Mythos with the answer here. Something I need to Google. Finlands. Results. Yep. Abhumans. Large species of humanoid. Yep. I've got your cat people. The Cardodoon, a large species of mammalian felinoid native to the world of Gadrun within the Halkane subsector that is very similar to the ancient prehistoric saber-toothed tiger of Terra's whatever epoch. Oh Jesus Christ. Between 5 and 6 meters long and can grow up to be 800 to 900 kilograms. Ugh, that's terrifying. That's absolutely terrifying. Bam. Mythos with the win there. Your Kazarkin or cat girls? For the Katzerkin, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, look. GW plastic in my orc army? No. How does the last cannon go together? Ah, yeah, that goes on the ground. I think at least these two, and honestly maybe the other heavy last cannon too, because you know, Daka goes on this model. So I'm just gonna add it to the stack and I'll build him at some point. But keep these bits on hand. I might as well finish cleaning out this sprue. Here's a cable for the las cannon that I'm not going to use for that las cannon. I might use it somewhere else on that model though. And a shield. Which is definitely usable on something. And then some crank wheel handles that I'm not going to bother with because I don't know what I would use them for. And they're itty bitty and I'm never going to pull them out of my bits box. So, what time is it? It is 9. I've been streaming for like 2 hours. What do we want to do? Because we could start the other guy, the other field battery. Let's look at my land raider real quick, because yes, I have made progress on my Custodes today. I put blue on my land raider. I can't roll explosions for anything. I'm running, I've been playing like nothing but my knights recently. I cannot roll a 6 to explode. Okay. We just definitely need another coat of blue. Especially in some of these spots. And then I should do all the blue and then mask it all off. And then paint the gold. Because the idea is to do like the assault ramp, the cutouts, and then like a belly band stripe, which might be like a thick stripe and a thin stripe. Something like that. So it's got a good amount of blue on it, and it's not just all gold, because that would be boring. And then I'll pick out like the engine bits back here and the treads to be based back out in black, and like some vents up here. And of course the Aquila will become gold. I'll make this reactive armor silver. The las cannons, the Godhammer las cannons, which I need to clean and prime the other one, will get probably based in black, and will be done like las cannons, but with the housings will be made blue. I just pulled them off because I want to paint them separately. So there's progress on my Custodes for the day. Oh, and Mythos, weren't you asking about these? Oh, also the twin assault cannon, because it looks better than the... What did you just do? To me, it looks better than the twin heavy bolter, even though Custodes don't get choices about their land raiders. Needs to be sealed and primed, and we'll get the same treatment as the las cannons. But genuinely on this model, I've been taking this off in game during games. Because a D20 for a wound marker fits right in there. And I just think that's too satisfying not to utilize. So I've been doing that. So part of me wants to try to model up like an actual insert so it sits in there better and just leave it empty. But also part of me is like, for presentation, it'd be nice to actually have the weapon available. So there's that. It's 9. Yeah. I don't feel like painting. So not painting. I'm being incredibly indecisive right now. Oh, your cats are kin. Love a pun. Those look great. Those look great. I'll poke around your channel at some point. I'll have to meander through your guard. I am happy with this. I think I am genuinely happy with all of this. Cool. Another rock. So the thing with the other one is I can't do the same thing. And I won't do the same thing because the infantry models are different and they're going to inform a lot. Cool. So let's start piecing that together. Just a little bit. Probably not going to do too much, but I thought of something to say. That's what I was gonna say. This might be the last stream of the week, which by extension might be the last stream for a little bit. So I don't mind building too much because I will be painting more in my free time, in my own time. But I would like to do at least one more stream going through my Custodes, and I want to do the Land Raider on stream because that will be incredibly fun. But yeah, one of the things I want to do, and I should probably do that before I finalize the field ordnance batteries. So I was talking to a guy, actually the Ultramarines player that I played this past weekend, about Custodes and him wanting a Caladius, and I've got a pretty good printed Caladius. Printing a Caladius for him in exchange for some extra guard bits. Mostly to use for my orks, for my knights. But they might just have some stuff that are worth throwing on to some of the guard. So, some bits could be. Do you like the cats? Do you like the cats with the graham crackers? No, they're not my cats, so I'm not really in charge of them. They just hang out. My roommate's cats. Nope. Don't get that reference. That one's going over my head. Sorry. I don't remember the order of operations on building this up, but I remember where some of the pieces go. Oop. There's my instructions. It's a 5 and a 13 and something else. 4 and a 5 and a 13. I am continue to be pleasantly surprised at how excited I am about the guard and like the hobby side of the guard, because I'm always excited to play a new army. I love the tabletop game. I am always happy when I am more excited to sit down and hobby and sit down and grind away at a good project. seat. Legs. Mm. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this set in because I know I like them spread. Hey, Bill T, how you doing? We have one mocked up field battery diorama. That's looking pretty cool. And then we have paint on a Land Raider. A single coat, but it still counts. And we're gonna work on building up a second, at least field gun, and then probably call it a night before not too long. Hope you're having a good night. Ah! Where'd it go? Oh, I also didn't finish building up that guy. Foot. There we go. Just broke the news. Awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's so exciting that you got that partnership going. So, everybody's gonna go to Bill when they need to order for Monument. Which, actually, I do. I'm almost out of titanium white. And I need some texture pastes. So, when that link and stuff is up, I'm sure you'll throw it into the Discord. It's a targeting computer. There we go. Let's see what all we can do. It's not an affiliate partnership. It's a redistribution. Oh! Still, if it's anything that we can do to support you over the internet, make sure it's well known. Dang. Dude, not too much painting tonight. Oops. We finished building up, like I said, this field ordnance battery and played around with the layout, and I think I'm happy with where it is. I'm working on this one. I got the little lid swatches for my speed paints done, which look great and are absolutely lovely little references. And okay, no, I guess I did do some more. What did I do? I was airbrushing for a good minute. What did I do? I put paint on my Land Raider. What the heck did I do? Oh, I was really working on those. But yeah, more of a build night tonight. Wanted to finish that one and finished it. It was like, well, I don't really want to be done, so let's just keep the building training going. We'll paint definitely next stream. We'll do some painting, probably on some custodes, with maybe a little appetizer of a guardsman thrown in there, just to keep the practice with the speed paint going. Best April Fool's stream. Yeah. To be fair, tank, artillery. It was a maybe on the paint. So what we did do is we did a fair bit of educating our dear friend Derek there again about how lovely of a setting Warhammer is. That's too far. There we go. He got feet. Alright, let's get our other gunnery dude. Put together at the very least. $51 and $52. I will. I will take a gander at whatever you sent me. What? Why are you yelling at me? Weren't you just chill? Why? Come here. You want to say hi to the people again? No, you don't want to be up here. Listen here. Listen here, you little demonic creature. Want me to banish you back to the warp? Or are you going to be calm and good? You be brushed out, dude. You're shedding. Yeah, you are. Alright. Can I finish my build for the night? Can I get back to my desk? You happy? Say bye to chat. Whoa. He's been pretty good. He's been pretty good this stream. But I think you can hear his mama. He's not my cat, he's my roommate's cat, but he's pretty chill. I think you can hear his mama in the kitchen. He's getting antsy. Thinking it might mean food, even though you already ate. Maybe he's just being needy. He should be. He was here for a while. We're at peak viewers for the stream, so I don't know why he would have ducked out. Alright, little man. I know you want attention, but I'm trying to finish up project for the night. Dude, what the... Dude. I just want to finish building this little guy. I'll give you attention in a minute. Do you see that? Ridiculous. Yes. He does deserve attention, but I am trying to wrap this up for the night. Dude's legs aren't letting this fit in, so we're gonna stick his back on first. Why does his leg not want to fit? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. That fits. Cool. Arms. 48, 47. Always as I'm starting to wrap up my stream, does my viewership peak. Hi everybody. Welcome in. We have had a nice little stream. Give the orc. You know, actually, yeah, I'd give him the orange ring of the options. I've had a very nice little stream. I've had a very productive hobby evening. That's the wrong arm. That's 100% the wrong arm. Oh no, it is the right arm. Whoop. Yes, I'll grab him. I'll explain him because I did bring him out a second ago. That, surprisingly, is my Knight Tyrant of all things. It is way too big to be a Knight Tyrant, but it's orcs. The bigger, the better. Yeah. Okay, I think this is the right thing. So, the massive orc. As you know, I have a orc knights army, and so of course the orc knights need a war boss. So of course this was always going to be a knight tyrant. But this massive individual is known as Machiavelli, the philosophizer of Didaka. And he is absolutely massive. Give us a little zoom out. He's huge. He's big, he's stompy, he has lots of Daka. This is the Inferno Laz off of a Knight Porphyron. Because model is from Gearguts Mech Shop. Gearguts has a looted Knight Porphyron like 1-to-1. So I was just like, I'm just gonna grab the arm off one of those and put it on him. And I think it's at full scale. It might be like 90% scale to that model, not 100% scale to that model. But yeah, this thing is absolutely huge. Absolute massive model. I'm excited to paint him eventually. He's gonna be green, of course, because green is the best orc color. He'll probably be green with, I say green with red accents, but that always, to me, looks just like, actually, green with yellow would probably be fitting. Because he's obviously a very rich orc. But green and red always just screams Christmas to me. So the arms are magnetized, the head is magnetized, and the small things are just really nice friction fits in the design. So he'll always have some posability, and his arms will come off for, his arms will come off for ease of transport. Because large. So very fun model. So, yep, basically what we did tonight was we labeled my speed paints, which is a very simple little elegant solution to have a more immediate, better understanding of what each of these paints is actually going to do. And we got this guy figured out. I think Second Rock is a good add-on. So it's a good start. Very fun, very fun little stream. Right? Again, shout out to Gearguts Mech Shop for the awesome models for that. We're almost at 3 hours. I am going to call it a night, you lovely people. I'm kind of tired, and I had a great hobby evening. Thank you everyone who stopped in and chatted. Thank you everyone who keeps returning, and you know, the lovely new friends we're meeting along the way. Hope you all have a lovely rest of your evening. Hope you continue to slay your own gray and enjoy your hobbying. Make sure you do all the YouTube things. YouTube likes it when you say these things, so like, subscribe, all the jazz. But take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all next time.